Hello, budgeters. Welcome to Fun Filling Friday. And if you are new here, if you would consider subscribing, that would be awesome. If you have seen these videos before and you've been in my channel for a while, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on my husband's job loss situation. So, 2 days ago, his company asked him if he could stay until April. So originally, his job was supposed to end. I guess actually originally it was supposed to end in September, and then it got pushed to November, and then November got pushed to December, and then it got pushed to 2 weeks in January, and now we're looking at the end of April. So it's like the slowest Band-Aid being ripped off ever. But we'll take it because so far the jobs that my husband has interviewed for, he hasn't received an offer on any of them yet. So it's great that we have a little bit more time to search for our next steps. So that is a little bit of an update for you guys, and a little bit of peace of mind knowing that we still have some time to get everything in place before we're out of employment. So before I start this Fun Filling Friday, just really quick, my cable and internet came through today, which makes so that my cable and internet's on a credit card. I paid it off right away, but on paper it shows that we have a negative 6601 balance because I put that in there. And then, but my husband also got paid today, so we are fine as far as what's in our account. It's not like we're going to overdraft or anything. Okay, so my husband brought in $1,269.49, which is awesome because he did take a little bit of time off last week. I was not feeling well, and he took a little bit of time off to watch our boys until we could get a sitter arranged so that I could rest and recover. And I did, and nobody else got sick, and it was really good. So I'm happy that he still was able to make his hours even with taking some time off. So good job, Eddie, if you're watching this. Thank you for all of your hard work. He is a good working husband. Okay, so first thing I pay when it comes to our bills is our tithing. So that's going to be a 10% of what we make. And so that's going to be about $126.95. And I just need to write down here. I always forget the tithing checks to clear. And what did I say? Was that right? $126.95. So I just need to make a note down here that we need to have that tithing clear, because I write it down on the budget, but then we forget to actually pay our tithing, and then I get confused, like why I have more money in the account. So I just need to make a little note of that's happening. Our car insurance still hasn't come out. Actually, sorry, I'm all over the place today. Let's see how much money we have left over once tithing is paid. So after tithing is paid, we have $1,076.53 left to budget. Okay. So now we're going back. I don't know why my car insurance hasn't come out yet. I don't know if it expired and we just haven't been on top of that, which may very well be the case. And I think if that's the case, we probably should shop around and see if we can get cheaper insurance, because as Dave Ramsey says, don't stick with those things. Like if you stick with those things, they're just going to get higher and higher, like your car insurance and I don't know, phone, internet, utilities, not utilities. Utilities stay the same. But he just says, especially with car insurance, don't just keep it there because you got a great price initially to shop around. So I think it is time that we do that. So I need to reserve $100 for that. Water utilities, 135, so we're looking at 235. Groceries, 100, 335. Gas, probably, I'm going to say I need about, actually with everything, I'm going to say I need about $500 left over for any Murphy Moved In Moments gas. I just want to give myself a good buffer in case anything crazy happens. So I want $500 left over in this account, which means I have $500 to allocate to sinking funds. So initially we said that we wouldn't put anything in the anniversary account just because we were expecting that next month would be the last month of income. Just a few weeks in January, and it just seemed silly to have more money in that anniversary account. But I am going to put, now that we have a few more months and we're super close to hitting our emergency fund savings, and we'll for sure hit that by the time that April rolls around, I am going to contribute $100 to the anniversary fund. And the reason why we have a large anniversary fund is because we do those traditions where every year there's like some sort of value or meaning to what you get. Like first year was paper, second year I can't remember what it was, but like so the fifth year theme is wood, and we are actually going to invest in some shelving for our garage. So we're going to do some home improvements with our anniversary money. So we do do a stay like at a hotel, and we'll have my sister's family watch our little boys. And we do like go out to dinner, but the big bulk of our anniversary money every year we put into a house upgrade, and that's kind of like our gift to ourselves, is something along those lines. Like I think last year, for example, was flowers, but instead of like my husband bringing me flowers, we took a good chunk of our money and we invested in some flowering trees that we put in our yard, and got those put in. And so it's kind of stuff too that I think will add value to our home, so I don't feel so guilty by doing those little splurges there. Okay, so I have about $500 left to allocate to our leisure funds. So I've put 100 in anniversary, 100 in family vacation, 100 in Christmas. Give myself some mad money. I really don't know where all of my mad money goes, you guys. I have $68.85 right now. I mean, it goes to stupid things like white elephant gifts, and actually I spent $4.32 at Big Lots doing some secret shopping, so I will get paid for that. So yeah. So I don't know, but I don't know where the other bulk of it went. I guess I got some stuff for my husband's Christmas and stuff like that. Okay, House Wants is getting 0. Birthdays and holidays is getting 0 because that account, I think it had overage in it. I should only have $15 left for budgeted in that account for New Year's, and we said we'd spend $15 on whatever treats we needed to buy for our New Year's Eve party. And so it had $50 in it already, and I just, for whatever reason, I had over budgeted in this birthday holiday account, so I'm not going to contribute into it. And I actually even transferred $35 out of this account because we didn't need $50 for New Year's. And this account will start getting supplemented more in January through April. We'll go ahead and start contributing to that again. And it's not like there's any, besides New Year's Eve, which is in December still, there aren't any holidays in January or birthdays that we have in January that we need to fund right away. Okay, the eating out account gets $100. We're doing really good on eating out. We generally eat out once a week, but we've been eating out super cheap, just trying to have more money in this account for when the job loss does happen, so that we can still kind of eat out once a week with our family. It's every Friday is kind of our we go out as a family and we do something fun and we eat out. Okay, so I'm just putting in more money into our accounts. Put $50 into my husband's Mad Money, making his account $58.41. And then I said I wanted to have about $500, which was pretty generous for a leftover amount for our bills. I'm okay with putting $100 into our date night account and having leftover $476.53. And our date night account has been depleted because we have done a lot of various activities, which has been fun, and most of it goes to babysitting as always. So our date night account is currently $103.60, and we have $476.53 left over to pay our bills that are coming up in, let's see, so again, that's $100 for insurance, $135 for water utility, $100 for groceries, and those are the only bills that we have left that will be needing funded. And I'm just saving some extra for Murphy moved in, I guess gas. So that is where our budget sits today. It's a huge relief that my husband has a few more months of work, and we were going to be close to meeting our savings goal of $31,314.16 at the end of this month. But for sure, we will meet that goal in January. So I think we were gonna try to scrimp and save and sell and not contribute to funds just to really hit that goal. But I think now we can ease up just a little bit, because we will for sure hit it next month. And then after that, I don't even know. I feel like a year's worth of savings is awesome, knowing that a job loss is coming up, and I really don't feel that we need to be in storm mode after that, as Dave Ramsey calls it, because we know the storm is coming, we've prepared for it, and at this point, I mean, I just don't even know what we would do with extra income. Would we go on to baby steps 4, 5, and 6 on Dave Ramsey's plan? I am considering maybe, since we know that we have a job loss coming, just funding in let's see, so February, March, and April, those months, just really putting a ton of money into our car accounts. Our house repairs I'm not super concerned about, but the car account is really low. So I'm considering just having a lot of money set aside for if we have car trouble. I am considering if we go on and start investing. I don't know. I don't actually know what we would do in this situation. I've considered calling Dave Ramsey to ask him what to do now that we have a year's supply of savings built up, preparing for the storm. Do we need to still continue more than that? Should we just work the baby steps anyway and go on to 4, 5, and 6 and just, because we're thinking about an extra probably $4,000 that I'm not quite sure what we'll do with it from February through April, because there is one of those months that has 5 paychecks, which will mean an extra $1,000. So anyway, some stuff to think about. If you guys have any ideas on what we should do, I would love your input. I'm totally up in the air about it all. So I hope you are all doing well. We will talk to you later. Have a great one. Bye.